My name is Tim Shevlin, and today we're going to be talking about lateral raises. Yes, the exercise that I'm doing right here. This exercise that if you have a set of dumbbells at home, you probably do this on a regular basis, and you probably do it incorrectly. So, that's why I'm bringing up the topic. There are two main reasons I wanted to bring this up today. First is the amount of weight you're using. Most people, when they have a set of dumbbells at home, they do this exercise. Not necessarily because they really know what they're doing, but because it feels like something they should do. You know that by moving weight, you're doing something, and it's one of those kind of exercises that, especially if you're a guy over the age of 45 and you've got a set of dumbbells, you're probably doing it. So because this exercise puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, because you're lifting weight far away from the pivot point, putting a lot of pressure right on the joint and on those muscles, you want to go with a lighter weight. The weight that you pick should be comfortable. You should be able to feel a burn when you get to the 10th, 12th, 15th repetition, but you don't want to be really struggling. You don't want to force it. General recommendation for someone who is just kind of lifting at home, starting with between 3 and 5 pounds and building up, and generally not going above 15. So that being said, now we're going to get to the kind of the meat and potatoes of this talk, and that's the form. Now, when most people do lateral raises, they've been taught to bring it up and turn your pinkies up as if you're pouring a pitcher. That's an internal rotation. Now what you're doing when you do that, it feels like you're contracting the muscles in your shoulder a little bit better, but what you're actually doing, you're causing some impingements within your shoulder. You're putting your shoulder in a compromising position, and we don't need to do that. Instead, what we want to do is actually externally rotate our shoulder. So what you're going to do is, instead of turning your pinky up, you're going to bring your thumb up like that. So if you're standing up straight and you're doing this exercise like this, it doesn't quite feel like you're using the muscle properly. It feels like you're more using your front delt instead of your medial. And that's correct. So what we need to do is we need to change the center of gravity slightly. So when you lean forward just slightly, and then you perform that same motion, you put that pressure right on the medial deltoid. This motion of your shoulder is alleviating any kind of impingement. It's allowing your shoulder to move in the form that it really wants to move. You're not going to risk any injury. You're going to get better results just by leaning forward slightly, staying with a comfortable weight, and rotating your hand like that as you bring it back. You're really going to get a lot better results, you're going to feel better, and you're going to lessen your risk of injury. So with that, if you have any questions or comments, leave them underneath, and have an awesome day.